Romperimo is a name given to me by the infamous Bobbito Garcia. Romperimo is breakbeat in Spanish. It's like the close translation. Bobbito, he was spinning at this place called Camaradas in New York, right? Now, mind you, Bobbito and I have been in this game for a long time. Never, ever, ever met. Never met. So my man, G-Bo the Pro, I don't know if you know who G-Bo the Pro is. G-Bo the Pro is a mixtape, to me, legend in New York, for sure. He had a tape with his boy, Double R, Ray Double R, right? We're going to one of Bobbito's nights. It was on a Monday night. He used to do first Mondays in Camaradas, which is a place that I had a residency also at one time. So we talking, blah, blah, blah. And then we're talking to my man, Sucio Smash. And he goes, you know Sucio? Yeah, I said, man, Sucio, blah, 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 we real quick. And then he goes, I'm going to say Bobbito. And he goes, come on. I said, nah. I said, I don't know Bobbito. He goes, what? He goes, you trying to tell me these two Latino legends in this culture do not know each other? And I'm like, nah, I don't know. So I go to him and he goes, yo, get out of here. He showed me, oh man, so much love and so much respect to the point that he even stopped what he's doing. He bigged me up there and I was like, and ever since then, man, we've been literally bros, man. He was one of the guys that, thank God, man, that was on my back for me to get healthy, because if I show you a picture, I used to weigh about almost 300 pounds. And he was inadvertently was telling me, you know, you gotta eat better, you gotta get better. And he was one of the persons that was very instrumental. It was him, my man OG from DITC, and a homegirl from LA named by the name of Angel Boogie. She's a B girl from Star Child, La Rock. They were on my back for getting healthy, and Bobbito was one of the guys. One time we went to eat, and he was like, come on, you can't eat that, you gotta eat something healthy or whatever. And when I had a close call with that, I almost lost my life, those were three people that came into my mind. I was listening to, you know, that rang in my head. I was like, yo, what the heck? I've been blessed to know that dude, to have him call me whenever, you know, I call him, you know his family, man, you know, and always introduces me with the utmost reverence. And it's humbling because, again, what we did with UBB, him and Stretch did with freaking radio, dude. Dumb dudes. And I told him that from before. I said, we changed the game when it came to music sonically from 81 to 86 down. When they came out with the freaking show, dude, they broke the mold on what radio should be. Not taking anything away from Mr. Magic, not taking anything away from anything. Look at the careers they helped span into this industry, man. We've had many peaks and pivotal points in our culture. Herc, Bambaataa, Rocksteady, not to sound egotistic, UBB, Stretch and Bobbito. In the sense, not taking anything away from the Red Alert, because, you know, again, mad props to Jazzy J for being the first guy before Red Alert on Kiss FM to play hip hop. I mean, Jazzy J was the guy that was initially contracted, then Red Alert. Not taking anything from Red Alert, not taking anything away from Mr. Magic and HBI days, not taking from Hank Love, not taking anything from DNA Show. Think about this, man. Thinking about having, one, the insight to document it. Two, the insight to take chances on stuff they felt strongly about without following the current. They did just like the Salmon. They went upstream from what radio was doing. They went strictly upstream, meeting the bears on the way that could chomp you up, meeting up with every other obstacle, but still kept to that format of breaking and introducing new and what became historic moments in hip-hop. Let's not forget hip-hop, in historic moments in music, man. Jay-Z, Big L, Biggie, Wu-Tang, even Rock Raider, Executioners, you know, Lord Finesse, DITC. I mean, even having, you know, if you see when you see the movie, you'll see what I'm talking about. Busta, Jarobi, and Curious. Dude, there's just so many. Nas. Oh, geez. Jay-Z. look at these things and look at the reaction of these guys Plain and simple, hip hop would not be the way it is if it wasn't for Stretch and Bobbito. That's just the best way to describe it, man. If you don't believe me, I've been in this game long enough not to sound egotistic. Check the timeline. Check the timeline. If you're gonna say Rocksteady, why Rocksteady? Look at this. Rocksteady, Crazy Legs has the insight to take it multimedia with Rocksteady, i.e. Flashdance. Flashdance brought the b-boy aspect to a large medium. If you look at back in those days, hip hop was in a real critical stage until that facet of hip hop was introduced to the mass media. Herc, Bam, I would put that synonymous. Herc because the concept of we know DJ MC, Bam for putting the culture together because the culture was put together by Bam inside of having all the elements put together. Crazy Legs and Rocksteady crew for taking it to Hollywood, let's say, for lack of a better word. UBB for facilitating from the Octopus days to all the way facilitating the soundtrack of music, and Stretch and Bobbito. And from what we know currently is hip hop, those stages. Not taking anything away from Flash, what he did with the cutting and thing. Theodore creating scratch, which is, oh my God, a different aspect to it. Cold Brothers for solidifying the way MCs get down. Melly Mel, Kumo D, Treacherous 3. Then you have, all the other things. Run DMC with the way that Suck MCs bringing hip hop to the boom bap era back. Not taking anything from Public Enemy, not taking anything, but I'm saying just pivotal parts that I see the waves changing in music in general is those pivotal points. So Stretch and Bobbito for sure. The radio that changed lives, right? It changed history. Not just that, it changed history.
Now, what Ultimate Breaks and Beats did is, BreakBeat Lou's going through Mad Vinyl, finding the illest breaks and presenting it to this burgeoning culture around the world.
I had a lot of plans. I wrote the treatment for the video. I had a whole marketing scheme that got rejected. It was like I'm on a label again, and I thought I was going to be doing it officially, independently.
That rubber band wasn't the exact size of his, so it burnt the motor. So the motor burnt out, and the turntable broke. I ain't never say shit. He ain't find that out till like 20 years later.
To see him coming, I'm still thinking that's some sound guy or whatever, and he's going, and I go, huh? And he just stole on me. Pop and clocked me like right around here. He got me good.